let's get into a lot of the stuff that happened over the holiday season. Let's kick the show up with some Black Girl Magic. After 5 seasons of taking its fans on an emotional roller coaster, the final episode of Issa Rae's hit show Insecure premiered last night, and it was the number one trending topic on social media, of course. Now, she premiered a special documentary following the final episode, which followed the cast and crew throughout the seasons and traced the show's cultural impact. I want to ask you, ladies, what are your thoughts on the cultural impact of Insecure? And what do you think that impact has made on society? And do you think there'll be another show that will go down like that in history? Vivica, what do you think about this?
Insecure, wow. Amazing show, trending last night. I saw a lot of positive remarks. Like everybody was glad that they was like, how is Issa Rae going to tie everything up in one episode? Mm-hmm. And everything was like, it was good to see Black women winning, Black women being loved, Black women's relationships working out. Like everything was really positive, and all of the loose ends were all tied up, like all questions were answered. And I think that that's really hard to do for a finale, especially one that's so highly anticipated.
I'm embarrassed to say that I'm late to the party. I haven't watched it yet. I always watch shows when they go off.
Me too. Don't be embarrassed. Let me tell you, I've been waiting to binge watch it.
Yes.
Last night I fell asleep. I was waiting up to like watch it, and then I was gonna go binge watch everything, and I fell asleep. But I did that on purpose because that's how I used to watch Insecure in the past, because I wasn't up on it, and then a friend put me up on it, and then I just watched it all. That's how I started watching Power too, low key. I just watched it all, binge watched, and then I got addicted. So I was trying to do the same thing, but I'm gonna watch it after this. Yeah,
I'm the same way as Selena, because I'm late to the party because I don't really watch TV. Hell, I don't even watch me on TV. You know what I mean? And my family are always mad at me, like, why you didn't tell us you was on this show? Or why you didn't tell us that you were, filming this, or you were even in town? I'm such a workaholic, I guess. I just do the work and just go on to the next thing till it's just work for me. You know what I mean? And when you're finished and done with filming it, it's not until they say to you, hey, it's time to, advertise or do some media for it because it's coming out. So I did watch Insecure. I just became a fan because what I felt that Issa Rae did was take a little bit out of Spike Lee's page and started, breaking the fourth wall and speaking to the camera and being her. You know how Spike used to always do that all the time, and I like the realness that she was just a round the way Black girl that was like, hey, these are my thoughts and I'm verbalizing them to you, so you don't have to read no subtitles or anything. Here it is. You know what I mean? And it was so in your face, but it was so raw, but it was so real till it just captured your attention. So I'm like you, Claudia, I did not get a chance to see this season, but I do want to see it, because when her emotional speech that she gave to thank her cast and her crew, they had nothing but great things to say about everybody on the cast and her. So when you have worked those many seasons with those many people, to be able to have them walk away and say, hey, we love you and thank you so much for showcasing me and giving me stability where I can have a job and come back to and I can make money like she did. And then she has this, picture deal with, I don't know who, but we know this ain't the last time we've seen her. We know she's going to be around, because when she went to the Emmys, they asked her, who are you here to see? She said, all things Black.
Well, shout out to her for carving her own path. This woman started off doing stuff on YouTube. So when people think you need to have a big studio behind you, a bunch of money, you need an idea and some originality in that will. And she made it happen. And I love that, it's so felt by people, I see, because it's written by a Black woman, and we feel it because it's a real story. That's not someone writing for her. She's writing for us, and most of her writers received overall deals with HBO and other networks. So that's awesome. Okay,
I read a quote that I was telling that I was, I was busy myself too, but this is just, I have to just say this really quick. Sure. Somebody did a quote: Black women being happy, Black women being successful, Black women being loved, Black women having joy, Black women supporting each other, Black women having supportive partners, Black women having the life they deserve. That is the ending of Insecure.
Oh, wow.
Hey. Amen.
I can't wait to hear it.
Amen. No more down and out and downtrodden and sad and
loved.
Okay, no way to tell our stories, like in real life, how our stories really be, instead of how people think they are, but how they really be.
Or just a positive spin on it, always being told on the downswing. Now this was told on the upswing. Like I can relate. That's right. That happened to me. You too, girl.
Yeah. Speaking of